Good morning and welcome to Velvet Hammer Fitness. Well, today we're taking things in a little bit of a different direction. Today we are getting our bodies ready for work or recovery with a mobility sequence that should help you do just that, okay? So I've noticed as the seasons change, as I get older, as it gets a little more damp and cold in the mornings, that sometimes my joints and muscles are very, very angry with me. So I came up with this little mobility routine that really helps me prepare to work, or it helps me on a rest day just loosen up those muscles dynamically before I start my day and do any kind of movements, okay? This will help you to become more mobile or more dynamically flexible over time, which will help you with all of your compound movements, really any movement that you do throughout the day. So doing some mobility and adding that to your fitness routine is very, very important and will be very beneficial for you, okay? So all that you need for this mobility routine is your amazing body, your mat. I'm not even wearing any shoes. I've got a comfy t-shirt on, and I am going to drink a little bit of water afterwards just to make sure my muscles can continue to recover, but all you really need is yourself for this, okay? So when you have what you need and you are ready to get comfy or ready to get started to get ready to work, I will see you back here for your dynamic mobility routine. See you in just a few. Alright guys, we are ready to start your mobility routine. We're going to start with just some inchworms to make sure that your hamstrings are nice and mobile, that your shoulders and your lats are ready to work, okay? And then we're going to go into my favorite mobility sequence with a little bit of a switch up. I've added an extra bit of spinal mobility to it. So, going down, coming back up. Just a very simple inchworm. You may find that you have to bend those legs as you come down, but as you get through the routine, as you go through these dynamic movements, you should find that your hamstrings are getting loosened up. At least that's the goal. Really open your chest as you bring those arms above your head. Alright, now we're going to go into that mobility sequence, which is going to be walking down into an inchworm again. Okay, taking a nice wide lunge, opening up the thoracic spine and the chest. Then we're going to add a little cobra to it, just warming up the back. Coming back into plank and coming back up, okay? Now, down you go again. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Step it forward, open up the chest. We're not holding any position here for very long. We want this to be very dynamic. Just getting our muscles ready to either recover if you're having a really sore day, or get ready to move if you're getting ready to move. Reaching up, reaching down. Pushing up, pushing down. We're going to do one more, and our timer is going to go off for that 2-minute starting mobility sequence. Up, down, and cobra. Okay? We're going to walk it back up. You should feel like you've got a little bit more mobility, flexibility in your entire body, because that mobility sequence is for everyone, okay? Every part of the body. And we're going to go into some 30-second intervals of different dynamic mobility flows, okay? Alright guys, we got through that first 2 minutes of the mobility sequence. Now we're going to break things up a little bit. We're going to do 30 seconds apiece of different mobility movements. We're going to do them single-sided, some of the moves, and then some of the moves we're just going to alternate sides. So just watch me for any cues, but we're going to start with a crab reach on the left in 10 seconds. So what that means is you're going to come into crab position, okay? And we're going to reach up and towards the left, okay, with our arms. So here, warming up the spine, warming up the obliques, warming up the shoulders. Pushing up, bridging up with our glutes, Get them activated, okay? And ready to work. Five seconds. Really? Good job. All right, you have 10 seconds. We're going to do that same thing on the right side. Just warming everything up. Inviting all the muscles to the party. Okay. Drive the hips up. Really squeeze. Really open up through the chest to feel this movement in your lats and obliques. Very good. All right, guys, next we're going into a rolling spinal stretch. So what that means is we are going to have our arms out in the front. We're going to roll to one side, okay, and keep our leg just crossed at the top as we hold that position. So, not holding it for long, but we're going from our stomach to our side, keeping that knee crossed toward the other side, trying to make sure the both shoulders stay on the ground. Good job. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Kind of an awkward movement, but I love what it does for the lumbar spine in opening it up. So we're going to come to the right now. I can feel this all the way up my spine. Very good. All right, now we're going to do some side lunges or Cossack squats on the left. So if you can't get super low, I just want you to kind of move into that range of motion, okay? Slowly, okay? If you're super flexible, come down low, take a little twist, back up, okay? Getting some hip mobility here, some spinal mobility practice. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. After this, very good. You have 10 seconds. Same thing on the other side. This one gets you out of breath. All right, so again, if you're just here, work on that hip mobility, okay? You can go lower and add the thoracic twist. Do it. You can turn that toe up. Do that. Lots of ways to do this movement. Very good. All right, now we're going to just do some knee circles. We're going to do 15 seconds circling one way, okay? 15 the other. Here we go. I'm circling to the right. All right, let's switch directions. This one feels so funny to do. It looks so funny to do, so warm up your giggle this morning too. 5 to go. Right now we're going to warm up those ankles. With just some calf raises and then some toe raises, okay? So calf and then lift the toes. A lot of times we don't think about the functionality of our ankles or of our tibialis anterior, this muscle right here. But it needs strength and mobility too. You may hear your toes cracking. I hear mine. Good job. All right, ankles are feeling nice and loose. Now we're just going to do a lunge, some alternating lunges, that is, while we open our chest, okay? So kind of play with your arm motion here if you like a certain movement better than another. Go for it. Really just opening up the joints, the muscles of our bodies dynamically. We're not stretching here in a static fashion. We're just opening everything up, okay? Our last move is just going to be some neck circles to get any neck tension out of your neck before you get started with your day or your workout. The reason we don't stretch in a static fashion when we're doing warm-ups or mobility routines, go the other way, is because we want to prepare our body for the ranges of movement and motion we're going to be doing. We don't want to take a cold muscle and try to lengthen it, so we can get injured that way, okay? So utilize these mobility sequences. Do this whole thing again if you need to get you prepared to move or to help you on a day when you're feeling just super sore and you need a recovery day, okay? You could follow this routine up with some static stretches if this is all that you're doing, and that would be a great way to help your muscles recover and get ready for another brutal workout, okay? Awesome job today, guys. All right, guys, awesome job crushing your mobility routine. I hope it helped wake up your muscles, your joints, help you to realize where you have some opportunities to become more mobile. And I hope it was just a lot of fun for you. Again, if you're using this on a recovery day, do more rounds of these exercises. Add some static stretching at the end. I know I have a lower body mobility routine and some full body mobility routines on our channel, so utilize those stretching routines at the end of this mobility routine if that will help you. If you're using this to prepare to work, I hope that it really got you in the mood for a brutal workout and that it helped you dynamically just warm up your entire body, okay? So, of course, as always, I need you to drink a lot of water. I need you to really think about your pre- and post-workout fuel. Think about food as not something that you rob your body of because you're worried about calories and fat and excess jiggle. I want you to think about your food as something that nourishes your body for biological work, okay? When you take care of your body, I absolutely guarantee you will start seeing the results that you desire. Because when you take care of your body and you treat it the way that you should, it will start to make the changes that you've wanted to see all along, okay? Love it, love it, love it before you even love it. Fake it till you make it. Treat your body well as though you love it, and it will absolutely thank you for it, okay? So have an amazing day, guys. Make sure you're nice and mobile, especially when the weather gets cold. It may take you a little bit longer to warm up for your workouts. So stay safe, stay well, and stay healthy. And whether you felt just as flexible as can be through those inchworms or whether you couldn't really move an inch, you finished. And as always, it is your health today and every day, so you better hit it hard. Boom! Have an awesome and very mobile day, guys, and I will see you soon.